Hello everyone, I'm DND here, and in today's video I'll be helping on how to complete this mode without the new Ultra Goku. This new game mode was very interesting to play, and I can see why many people are struggling because of the Ultra Burst the boss used and why he heals so much with his main ability. Well, don't worry about that, for I'll be explaining step by step on how to clear it, and well, let's get started. Now, what you see here on my screen is that, of course, I do have Ultra Kaioken Goku. He's in my Caulifla and Kale support members, and if I were you, I would recommend using the Kid Goku, the Legends Road one, because he has endurance, and also the fact that our enemy right here is purple, as you can see here. And yeah, I would say he's gonna be a great tank to stop Jiren's attacks and his immunity phase, and yeah, he's pretty good. And also I use Tail and Caulifla. As you can see in the battle bonus characters, they are provided with 200% effective damage. If you don't have this unit, you might as well just go for 17, because he can also tank great in this mode. I would highly recommend using him too. And if you don't have Toppo, you can use Beerus. But my Beerus right now is like, he's not Zenkai, so it's optional if you want him to Zenkai, but I would definitely recommend to Zenkai him, because he's like a glass cannon and he can't really tank that well in this mode, so highly recommend that. And also our star unit from this video is this guy, the new free-to-play Goku. Now, as you can see, out of all the units here, I would say Goku has the most buff, and he tanks very good in this mode. I mean, this is like on par with the new Ultra Goku. I would say all the new free-to-play units that we've encountered so far are pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty much it about our units here. Now, if many of you are confused about the comrade slots, these are just to provide your units more boost technically. So let me demonstrate it. Wait, it's connecting. Now, as you can see here, these are right there on the available characters. These are the units you can use. Now, you can see that some of the characters are like not as bright as the other two right here. Right, yeah, you can see here. Those two don't met the requirements, because as you can see here, the requirements for this specific unit is event exclusive. So, of course, the Ultra VEGETA would be here, Ultra Goku would be here, and of course the Namek, the Legends World Piccolo is here too. And yeah, you can use these. I would say this is optional if you want, but it would be also great if you want more boosts like these, so take note of that. And yeah, that's pretty much it about comrades. If you want to know how to set these comrade slots on your account, simply just follow my instructions. Go to menu, and then go to other, go to options. Oh wait, sorry, not options, status. Is here. And here you can change your comrade characters here. Of course, these are the things I provide. I kind of just randomly pick it out, so I would say many people would pick him out of all these three, so yeah, I would say this is going to be useful. And yeah, if you want, that also sets your favorite character as well, if you like. but that's just optional. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for the character selection. Of course, here are the teams I'll be using for the Jiren one. And of course, if you want to know who you should play as, I would definitely recommend the Red Goku if you don't have the Kaioken Ultra. And of course, I would recommend it to use 17 as well, because he tanks pretty good. Or you can use Ultra Instinct Goku. But my reason for not using him is that he doesn't tank greatly, because he completely depends on his unique gauge, so I'm not very good at using him. But if you're good at using him, I won't stop you. I won't judge you for that. So yeah, this is it for Jiren section. Now I'm gonna go for Toppo section here. Alright, here. Similar to the Jiren one, I would gladly use the new free-to-play VEGETA, because he deals more damage and he also heals with his blast part, so very helpful. Now, what you really need for this Jiren section is this guy. This guy right here, he's like your MVP to complete this boss. Because a lot of you are saying that Toppo and Jiren heals a lot, and I can see that, and I've experienced that multiple times. Now this guy right here is crucial, so I would definitely recommend him to have 14 stars right now, because his debuff will greatly permanently stop Toppo's healing. So yeah, technically if he uses his main ability, he wouldn't heal anything, so definitely put him in. Now, if you don't have the Blue Evo VEGETA, I would also recommend the Zenkai VEGETA, the GT one, because he also provides many debuffs too. And of course, if you have Kaioken Goku, you could use it too. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. Of course, I didn't use Android 18 or Toppo, and the reason for that is I don't have Toppo, and my Android 18 is very low stars, and he doesn't tank well in this game. Yep, that's pretty much about it. Now let's get on with the gameplay. I'll be playing on the Jiren section to demonstrate it. Alright, firstly, what you want to do when you start off is to collect Dragon Balls for your legend. Now, what I have here is a recording of my previous attempt in the Jiren stage, and of course I won't be using Kaioken Goku, because I'm just helping for those people who got drafted in his banner and who are skipping his banner as well. So watch carefully as we start off. Now, what I'm doing right now is to collect Dragon Balls for my Rising. As you can see here, I'm trying to play as carefully as possible, maintaining my health. Of course, as you just saw that, we can do a clash when we were like doing a strike animation clash with the Jiren, because it will automatically be the boss's win. So try to be careful and do take note of that. Of course, as you can see here, I'm only two balls needed, so trying to carefully charge up, and yep. Of course, this game is technically based on RNG, and yep, my card is here now, so... And you just saw that, yep, he just charged up. That means he's in his immunity phase. Now in this phase, you can't attack, nor your AI can't attack, so also be advised that Rising Rush do not work on him. I repeat, Rising Rush do not work on him. Because that, technically you're just wasting a move on him. I tried that once too and it didn't work. And it didn't do greatly. So yeah, I would suggest you follow what the AI says, avoiding forward or backwards, and you'll be fine. Of course, we are on to the Ultra Burst phase. Now this phase, it doesn't really require a Rising Rush to finish this. However, it's just taking too much time because it's only 12 counts. So, well, if you're not using Kaioken Goku and you're using the unit I am using right now, I would suggest a Rising Rush is necessary to take him to get Ultra Burst going. And of course, like I said, the flashing art cards here, they played a major role in this phase. So yeah, try to attack as fast as possible because his Ultra Burst gauge refills quite fast. So yeah, you should really take note of it. Okay, as you land your flashing art cards, right? As you can see, what I'm doing just now. There's a technique where you are supposed to land perfect hits on the opponents. So here's what you should do. As you can see, that you are given a red circle with a white outline on it. So what you should do to get perfect is to aim at the inside of the cracked circle. You can see like the red outline crack there. Try to aim for that so that you get a perfect hit or damage, whatever you want to call that. So yeah, definitely recommend that. Well, for the blast flashing cards there, what I do recommend is try to tap very fast. You can use your two fingers if you like. But for me, I just use my index finger and tap it as fast as possible. So don't try to tap it as hard as possible because it doesn't really make sense why you would do that. But yeah, try to maintain and focus on the red circle. Also, a quick reminder for you all that try to also cover change as much as possible if you're at full health or you have a tanky unit like the F2P Goku here, because your allies also played a major role in this build. And of course, in the immunity phase, they won't do much because they can't really avoid the boss's attack, so they're pretty much helpless at that phase. What you should do is try to cover change for them and try to maintain their health as high as possible, because you'll see why you really need them on the second Ultra Boost. Okay, now the boss has reached the second Ultra Burst. Now, try to follow the AI's instruction. Yeah, at this part I wasn't focusing because I already predicted what's going to happen. Alright, in this Ultra Burst phase, what you should do is try to endure it. As you all know, this Goku is given a 50% sustained damage cut. I would say you can endure this. Well, your AIs now act as a decoy. Now you just saw that Jiren just one key blast that. That's RNG. That's RNG right there. If it hit you, then it was game over. So RNG plays major role in this game as well. Oh, and of course, I just use my flashing art cards there to try lower his health further, because a rising rush right now wouldn't kill him completely. Because do try to take note of your opponent's health, because if you use your rising rush directly after his second ultra burst, that would consider that the opponent's gonna dodge it or he won't be able to survive. Now, in the events that he would survive, he's gonna do a third ultra burst, which is I predicted was his if his health bar is on the second bar. I mean, on his 2 bar of health. Right now he's at his on 17 bar of health. So try to take note of your opponent's health, and once you land on the rising rush, and it will be finished. Yep. Okay, now I'll be re-attempting this event one more time, but this time I won't be using the Kaioken Goku as the buddy, and of course I'll be using him as my main star player right here. And I'll also do the same for the Toppo event. Now, of course, this video took me a long time to record and to also do some voiceover on it. So please make sure to leave a like on this video if you think this gameplay and my advice is helpful. And also, if you want more content, be sure to subscribe to my channel and always smash that notification bell to always be notified first. And enjoy on my gameplays on the Jiren stage and the Toppo stage.